When the gong sound 10 in the morning and I walk to school by a lane, every day I meet the hawker crying bangles, crystal bangles. Chudiya le lo, kaanch ki chudiya le lo. Students, many times you heard the words like this while you walk on the road or maybe sitting in the home also. Okay. So students, why and students, one of the thing you heard these lines in the previous class, okay, in the class 6, okay, you learn the poem Vocation, which was written by Rabindranath Tagore, and these lines are from that poem. Okay, so students, the another thing, what is the relationship of these lines and the subject which we are going to learn? So students, let's know about it. Okay, so students, today we are going to start the class 7 civic chapter, market around us. Student, the market broadly divided into three types: the weekly market, second neighborhood shop, third shopping complexes and shopping malls. Students, we also heard the words like retail market and wholesale market. So let's understood these things in this chapter in detail. Students, the first, the weekly market. What is mean by the weekly market? The weekly market held on a specific day of the week. Are they having the permanent shops? No. They set up their shops in the morning and close at the evening. What things they are selling? They are selling the many things in this market. Okay, mostly the people, okay, go in that market. Sometimes the people having a holiday, okay, on that day they don't go on the work. Okay, why? Because they need to take a leave and go into the market for shopping. Next thing, what is the benefit of this market? Okay, student, the most thing is that the many things are available here in the cheaper rates. Okay, why? The first reason, they don't have to pay the rent, they don't have to pay the electricity bills and other expenses, even they need not to pay the daily wages of the workers or the laborers. And the last important thing is, there is a competition among the sellers. Why? Because a large number of sellers selling the same goods or same products. Hence, the things are available here at a cheaper rate. Next, what are the advantages of the weekly market? First, the many things are available here at one place, like vegetables, groceries, cloth items, or utensils. Okay, means burden. Okay, and the second, the cheaper rate, and last, you can do bargaining. Students, if you observe, if you go into a daily weekly market, you can, if suppose someone says the tomato about 20 rupees kg, you can, okay, demand of 15 rupees per kg. So you can bargain, someone may be 12, someone may be 18. Okay, so you can bargaining here. But if you can go to the exclusive shopping malls, at that place you cannot bargaining. Okay, whatever the rates are there, you should have to purchase on that rate. Some advantages. Okay, so many things are available at one place and can do bargaining. What are the disadvantages of weekly market? No problem, sorry, no permanent shops, cases of cheating the consumers, maybe defective product, and they don't have a branded and quality goods. Okay, means they having the local products, sometimes the branded also, but mostly the local goods which do not having the quality. Okay, hence the customer may be cheat due to the price, due to the product defect, okay, etc. Next, shops in the neighborhood. So there are two types of shop. One is the permanent shops, okay, and another that is roadside shops or hawkers, which are not permanent. Okay, they're having always moving from one place to another place. Roadside shops are permanent, but They don't stay at one place continuously. Some of shops in the neighborhood. Many shops that sell goods and service in our neighborhood. For example, the dairy, milk dairy, departmental stores, etc. Okay. Students, many times you have seen that in your colony there is the shop. Okay. So which is a permanent one. Okay. And sometimes in the roadside also, okay, good sellers who having the permanent kind of shops. Okay, another having the hawkers. Okay, so buyers and sellers know each other, hence provide the goods on a credit. Okay, so students, if there is a shop neighbor to you or in your colony, okay, always you goes, okay, and demand it. Okay, sometime if you do not have carrying the money, he will give goods to you on a credit. Why? Because he knows to you and you also knows to him. So these are the some benefits of this permanent shops. Okay, now the shopping complexes and malls in the urban areas that have many shops, popularly called shopping complexes. Urban areas means in the cities or the metro cities. Okay, like in a district place also having. Okay, the multi-storied air conditioning buildings with shops on a different floor known as malls. Okay, what is the difference between shopping complex and shopping malls? Okay. But in the multi-storied air conditioning buildings with shops of a different floors, okay, having the multi-storied building with air condition known as malls. Okay, see the picture, these are the malls. Okay, now what are the advantages or what are the difference between shopping complex and malls? Okay, or maybe in the weekly market and shopping complexes and malls, the difference. Both branded and non-branded goods are sold here. Big companies sell their products through these shops in a large urban markets and through the special showrooms. Okay, fewer people can afford to buy products from malls and shopping complexes. Okay, so like in Brahmanpur there is a Tulsi mall. Okay, so if you go into Indore, you found there what the R&T road. Okay, there is the big shopping mall. Okay, central and lifestyle shopping malls are there. Okay, hence are each and every people can go into that market? No, only the fewer people. Okay, the higher middle class and higher class only go and they can purchase the goods from there. Okay, another thing, they having branded and non-branded also. Okay, second, the big companies sell their products through these shops. Next thing, that advantages and disadvantages of this what. Okay, the advantages what, the branded and non-branded goods are sale here, the quality of goods are superior. Okay, there is no chance of cheating. There is a fixed rate. Okay, like in weekly market there is no fixed rate. Maybe the customer can cheat the defective product, but here is what is a permanent shops. Okay, they having the fixed rate, hence customer can't cheat. What is the disadvantage of shopping complexes and malls? Okay, the goods are costlier, this is the disadvantage. Hence no one can go and purchase the goods from there. Fewer people only can afford to buy. Why? Because they are costlier. And branded goods. Third, no bargaining if compare with the weekly market. In weekly market we can bargain, but here no bargaining. Okay, students, one interesting thing about the shopping malls. Student in one area of Mumbai, the area of the shopping mall is 2.1 million square feet, which was is built by the Phoenix Market City, and this mall is also known by a Phoenix Market City. So this is the biggest mall in India, which is in the Mumbai Kurla suburban area. Students, can you imagine in the metro cities like Indore, Bhopal, then again Bangalore, then Mumbai, Pune, Chennai, Delhi, these metro cities having such a kind of shopping malls and shopping complexes. Okay, why these only in the urban areas? Why not in the village areas? Because they're having some disadvantages. Why? The goods are costlier, hence everyone cannot go. The people who live in the villages, they cannot afford the price of this. Okay. Mm. Means mostly not the people. Okay, in urban areas also, okay, the people who lived in the huts, okay, they cannot go and purchase it. The even the lower middle class people even cannot afford the price of this product. So hence they didn't enter in this. Now, the chain of market. Students,